Welcome back to the tapes, everybody. This is the first episode in a new year, 2024.
Woo!
We're starting it out strong. We got another video podcast back up for you. I've changed rooms, if you could tell. It's pretty crazy in here.
So have I.
We don't care about you, Matt. Cole, what's new with you?
New headset. Woo! That was for
Yeah.
Christmas. I haven't seen it since, so
You look like a fucking hexagon.
I'm glad. That's how I like to look.
So aggressive.
I wish I looked like the Pentagon, so somebody would hit me.
My bed's a mess.
That's good.
Mine has
we
an
like it
Easter
like
egg on
that.
Should I
if
make
you
my
can find
bed
it.
right now?
What?
As an Easter egg?
Yeah, if you can find it.
Should I make my bed right now? It's kind of messy.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Do it on the podcast. No! No! Sit down! Sit down!
Hold on, guys. Hold on. It'll only take a second.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're leaving clothes underneath of it?
No, that's a blanket, you fucking idiot.
I don't know. It looked like there was stuff on it.
You
It did
troglodyte.
look like a hoodie.
This is a blanket.
Oh. A bath towel.
There's another blanket that I won my freshman year with Cole
Oh, yeah.
that is currently sitting on my bed
I
that
lost
is
that
not
water
being
bottle,
part
so-
of this. You lost that
I
water
have
bottle?
no
What the
clue where it
fuck?
went. No clue at all where it went.
Alright,
That's great.
now we can start the podcast.
Just like how I brought my blankie to Mason's house.
You did.
That was so funny.
That was funny.
Tapis, I wore
And I was so done.
I am
I was
Canuck
gone till the end of that night.
hoodie to Mason's house, and his mom thought it was someone's blankie.
Yeah.
It was. It's my blankie.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is your blanket, yeah.
You have to have it.
Of course.
Always.
I can't focus.
And
without
then the Mason's mom was telling us about all the embarrassing things that Mason does.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're embarrassing.
That
She
Mason
makes it
doesn't know how to
sound-
tie his shoes.
So much worse than it is.
can't
Always.
tie
Like,
your
as
shoes.
parents do. I know how to tie my shoes.
Allegedly.
I
No, he's
choose
still got
not to.
Skechers. He's still got the Velcro.
Yeah, he does. They're pretty sick, though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
They're light up too. If you stomp the
Mhm.
ground hard enough, lights up.
Yeah. They have like that the Heelys thing in the back.
Oh,
the
yeah.
wheel.
Yeah.
Those
So
are sick.
I could spin around. Yeah.
Dude, anybody who can actually like ride with Heelys, I find that impressive. There's no way I could balance. Like I
Dude,
would,
Wyatt
I
has
would
a
go to,
pair.
I would go to do that, and I would just fall back immediately.
Yeah. Just eat it.
So
I told Wyatt that he should wear his Heelys to our lab, but now I don't have a lab with him anymore.
That's
So
tragic.
you
not
can't do
lab
it.
safe.
Oh, Cole. Cole, are you ready to have a clash with me at
Absolutely,
tennis?
absolutely.
I'm so excited.
So
I'm also
bad.
sad.
It's gonna be so bad,
Yeah, it is.
which is gonna be
It's
awesome.
3 days a week too. So exciting.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot about it until the other day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm trying to
I'm
like
happy.
pretend that I don't have to go back to school. Because,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Or-
that's real. That's what I've been doing
Because
too.
like it's just like my parents thought I went back next week, and I'm like, oh no, no. Like I don't go
That'd
back
be
next week, but
fucking
the fact that
terrible.
you even
Yeah.
brought it up.
I won't bring it up,
No, you're fine.
but I am excited.
It's already up, so.
It'll be
I'm
solid.
actually kind of excited for next semester. I only have one like actual class, and the rest is like
I wish.
just stuff.
That's nice. Yeah.
Well, that was the trade-off. I just have to.
That'd
The
be
only
good.
the only thing is like, I think that's like my last actual like major class. I have one more like next year, but it's not even that big of a class.
Yeah.
It's like literally a lab. So, like it's really
That's
starting
fair.
to wind down here. Last semester was absolutely insane. So, I'm good with the
Yeah.
with the settle down here. And
Yeah.
hopefully first
That'll be
semester
nice. And we're all in band together too.
That's true.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Also
Symphonic
exciting.
It's
band.
gonna be insanity. I'm gonna see you
It
every
is.
day of the week, Mason.
That's true. You will.
I'm gonna see you
That's
every day
exciting.
of the week.
That's awesome.
It's okay. We'll make it so I could also see
Yeah,
you guys
you
every
can
day.
come
of the
sit
week,
in
right?
on the class.
Sure we can.
I should.
we
What
can-
time is the class at?
I have no.
I don't
It's
remember.
at 9.
I don't know if it's at 9.
Oh well, if it was at 9, then I don't feel as sad because I wouldn't have been able to take it anyway. So we're gonna pretend it's at 9.
Okay.
That works.
It's at 9.
It's at 9. Don't forget.
We can go lunch dates now.
That's
I know.
true.
It's so good.
It's gonna be awesome. And dinner dates after band.
Oh yes.
We'll
Until
take
stuff
Adam's
gets
meal
real.
swabs.
And then
Yeah.
we have to stop doing it because
And it's like, all right,
Until
now I have to go
stuff
work.
gets
I have to go
real.
work on my Spanish project to make a board game
it's going to take me 87 hours.
to sing.
Exactly.
It's gonna be so fun.
Spanish. Mm-hmm.
So exciting. Well, seeing
It
as
is
it is the
exciting.
new year, everybody does. Actually, let me comment on that. New Year's resolutions. I have not heard a single person say anything about it this year. Like the only place I've seen people
I
say
haven't
about
either.
resolutions is like online because somebody's like, I have a New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
but I like nobody like last year or like the year before it was like, oh, what's your resolution? What are you gonna do? What's gonna be better? Nobody has said anything about it to me this year. So do you guys actually
Yeah, I
have
haven't really heard it
resolutions?
much either.
Or did you think of any?
I do. For this year, I do. But it's mostly just, it's not necessarily a resolution. I'm just calling it that because the timing is right.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
Here, hold on. I told somebody because somebody asked me. I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna spend more time this year being less mad over things that I can't control. So instead of putting the time and effort into being angry about things that are completely out of my fucking jurisdiction, I'm just gonna be happy with my light keeps fucking flickering. I'm mad about that.
Guess what? That's out of
No.
your control.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. I'm not even mad about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna be happy with the people in my life that are the real motherfuckers. My two boys right here and everybody else.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
it's
a
gonna be real.
motivational speech
It
on
is
the
true.
Tapus.
Yeah,
Tapus.
should I?
When before, as soon as the new year hit, right? I assume like, oh, I was gonna get a message from somebody, or everybody's going to bed after or whatever. We get videos from Matt, and he's doing inspirational speeches, talking about like, this is our year. We're gonna destroy mountains. We're gonna take over the world. Not North America, South America, North and South America. No, the world.
In a Burger King hat,
And a
I did
Burger
have
King.
oh, it's in my car. Damn it.
which made it even better.
It was a Burger King hat over the hat that I was wearing.
I just couldn't help but smile when I was watching it because it's so funny.
So
And like I was watching it as you were sending, so like I would stop and then you'd send another one, and I would watch that one. It wasn't continuous. It was hilarious.
Well, I sent one at like 12:10, then I sent another one at like 1, and then I sent another one at like 3.
Yep.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
I went to bed and woke up with one. It was awesome.
I sent the second one because Wyatt sent me a New Year's snap, and then like what the wording I said to him is that we're gonna be tearing down mountains, and I was like, that's too funny. I gotta send another video.
That's beautiful.
The first one I was like, this is our year, boys. We're up, and I just kept saying that for like 30 seconds. And then my friend, who I stayed at his house, he said never back down, never what, and instead of finishing it, I just repeated it, and then I just breathed heavily and said, stay hard, and that was it.
Well, and in the other video, he said
It
it,
was so
again,
good.
and you were like, never back down. I forgot.
That did happen, yeah.
Yeah, that one was at 3 a.m. That's when I was starting to feel pretty tired.
Well, yeah, it's 3 in the
So
morning
good.
after New Year's.
Yeah. Maybe I should just send an inspirational video like weekly to you
Yeah.
You
guys.
I
should.
think you should.
Maybe I'll make that my thing 2024.
Mhm.
That's part of add that to your resolutions.
New Year's resolution, yeah.
I should. What day was New Year's? Monday? All right, every
Yeah.
Monday. You guys are
So-
getting an inspirational video from me.
So here we go. We got not getting angry over things you can't control and sending inspirational videos every week.
Yeah.
All right. Motivational videos, whatever you want to call
Good.
them. Mason, do you have any resolutions?
I don't know about like specific ones that I've thought of, but always eating better is a good one for me, and
That's
trying
facts.
to drink more water I'm not good at. Also, just because I can't do it out of or during the semester, I want to get to the gym. I was pretty consistent over the summer, and I got there a little bit over break so far. I just want to make it more. I enjoy it. It's always like, well, I have school or I have this, and I have to drive a little bit. It's like 15 minutes, which isn't bad, but it's like I can't just
still-
walk outside and go. Yeah, it's the effort, but like I feel way better afterward, and I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing if that late anyway. So
Yeah.
I just need to do it. Yeah, I guess a lot of that kind of stuff because I ate way too much food over last semester, so we need to de-chonk a little. So also didn't see a lot of my like high school friends and stuff, which didn't help that because like we used to play like spike ball and disc golf and a bunch of games when it was still warm out during the fall, and like I really didn't do that. So maybe starting that up when it gets warmer or something. Just everyone got busy and no one's really doing anything right now, so
Yeah.
trying to stay active, I guess.
So real.
That's the basic ones, I guess. Everybody eat healthier, go to the gym. I love
always
the
the gym
gym, and I hate the gym after New Year's. Because there's like a million people for like 2 weeks, and then they all disappear, and they ruin your gym experience for 2 weeks.
Well, see, that's when you start week 3. The first 2 weeks are for you. Week
Yeah.
3 is when you start the resolution.
Awful. Yeah, because I love the posts of like what the gym looks like before New Year's or like just any other time of the year, and then what it looks like the day after New Year's, and it's like 100 people there. It's like awful. I hate going to the gym when there's people. I just want to go there, chill out, kind of,
Yeah.
and leave. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's mine.
Cole,
Nothing
you got
crazy.
any?
Kind of the same as Mason. It's not just go to the gym. It's more like just get active. There's a park that is not 3 minutes from my house if I drive. And I just always put it off. I'm like, it's too cold. I don't feel like it or whatever. So then I don't sit on my butt. Like, yeah, I'll paint or whatever, but I still like, I don't do enough exercise. And like my metabolism's fantastic, so I'm getting away with it. And that's the bad part, because if I don't start to get into a routine where I'm like, all right, I need to like work out more often, because like I was like Mason, like last summer and stuff, fantastic. I went almost every day, and if I couldn't, like it was actually a valid reason for it. It was like, well, I got to be home and I have to like watch the dogs or something like that. Like there were valid reasons for it, but like now I have none. Especially like right now, like I'm not doing anything, and I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't go. It's fine. And we did like
Exactly.
Carly and I did like a calorie calculator, because I was like, well, I'm not at like a bad weight. Like I have a lot of muscle, but it's like I don't know like what like I want to look leaner, so I gotta lose some. And if I
Yeah.
worked out even just once a week, like 1,800 or 2,800 calories is my minimum to maintain my weight. So like no matter what, if I worked out once or
Yeah.
twice a week, I would lose weight.
Damn.
Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just have to do it. And I just can't get off my butt and do it, because I'm like, well, I have this to record, and I have stuff to edit, and I have games to play, and stuff
Mhm.
to paint, and just make excuses.
Do you lift at the gym or do you like run and stuff?
I did both. I would start with like a
Okay.
5 to 10 minute run, and then I would usually lift the rest of it.
Okay, because I will say lifting, you don't necessarily get lighter, but you look better
Hmm.
because you're like building muscle, but you're losing
Yeah.
fat as well. So you might stay the same weight, but look.
Well, that was
Leaner or
my thing,
just-
because like when I
Yeah,
did, I was like,
yeah,
I looked great, but I'm still this weight, and like I still look good at this
Yeah.
weight. It's just I want to look better at this
Yeah.
weight, you know.
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Well,
You have
maybe
to
we'll
do
have
it
to
now,
team
or you
up.
can't do it.
Team up.
Maybe the 3 of us will have to team up, and we'll take down
We could
all
go
the
to the
gyms
gym
in
at
the
our
local
school.
area.
I don't know what they have there, but we could go there. It's free, right?
Yeah.
Me and Mason talked about it with Molly, and they both said that it's not great.
I've heard that the sports teams are in there constantly.
I'm sure. However,
Um,
a gym is a gym.
I'd be down. That's true.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
long
I'd be
if,
down to go if we're. Yeah.
it holds us each accountable, and it's not like, oh, we can just, go to our gyms, and then, I go, oh, well, I could just miss a day because I don't care. If you guys are going, I'm
Right,
like, all right, I
yeah.
have to go. I can't miss that.
Yeah, we can
Mhm.
figure it out. Because
Yeah.
I want to do that too. I don't.
Be
I mean,
fun
I
with the
like
three of you too.
I like losing weight.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, but I want to look better more than losing weight because
same here.
I could bring it up now. Like last year, it wasn't really my resolution, just more so a goal that I had was just to count my calories and keep better track of what I'm eating. And let's see, over the last 319 days that I've been doing it, I've lost like 28 pounds.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's crazy.
So
Yeah.
like, it's sick, and like I could feel the difference too.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
awesome.
You definitely have looked a lot skinnier.
Thank you.
It's hard to do, and then keep it that way.
Oh yeah, keeping it that way is the hardest part. I also just love the feeling of like
Yeah.
afterwards. Like I'm not a big like take a picture like after and like track my progress kind of guy, but like I know
Mhm.
that like if I look in the mirror, most of the time like I look fat. But like when I was going to the gym in the summer, I would look in the mirror and I'm like, you're looking good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to find the balance of
Yeah.
stuff where you can, yeah, because it's like I don't dislike the gym at all. I like the gym. I go with a buddy. It's a good time every time. It's the after school, after work, right before like school the next day. If you have stuff
Yeah.
you have to like get done. It's just like it's nice to do when you're done with everything, but it should be something you do with all those other things or before or
Yep.
not like I will do this if I have time. Because I will do this, I will make time to do this.
And that's the hardest part.
Because same thing with me and like drumming. Like drumming will be like if I have not much on my mind or if I'm like free, I like to do it, but like typically I have the most fun doing it when I'm like I guess stress free or I don't have other things that I think I should be going and doing
Yeah.
instead.
That's a normal feeling though.
Yeah. Anything fun, you don't want to have to worry about other stuff while you're doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we should compare our schedules and find the
Find a
time.
yeah.
I mean, after symphonic band,
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
after band.
That's
You guys
true,
have
yeah.
That'd be
Night
I mean,
class.
I am not
yeah,
taking that.
and
I
my
don't
Monday,
know.
Wednesday, Fridays are done at what's that? 4, 3. They're done at 3.
That's
I'm
close to what mine is.
free Mondays. I think we don't have to do this now, but I think Mondays I have a pretty big chunk in between the end of my one thing and the beginning of my next thing. So
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll look at it. We'll definitely.
because then I
look at it.
feel less.
Yeah.
Because I'll still probably go to my home gym. So if we get like 1 or 2 days in with you, everybody, and then we can.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
do
thinking.
our
Like
own.
the Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
We could be perfect. Like after band,
Yeah.
we go. That holds us accountable at least for 2 days, and then the rest of the week is kind of
Right.
on you.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
that's the hardest thing for me is like getting. I like to do like 3 or 4, and 3 like at the minimum, and like +4 would be a good week.
Yeah.
Just because you don't need to be there every day. It's good to give your body a rest too.
Right.
But it's one of those things. It's like when you get started on Thursday, it's like it's not happening.
This is not happening.
I might get Thursday and Friday, but the chances that Friday and Saturday are both free that I'm gonna go, it's like no.
Yeah.
I also don't go unless it's late. Like I don't really like going in the afternoon. It just doesn't feel right.
That's fair.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. The
that'd
late
definitely be a good idea for us to try and.
late workouts hit different, for sure.
Oh yeah. Especially in the summertime, so good.
Yep. That's all I could do because I worked.
Have you? Oh yeah. Are we gonna keep doing resolutions, or are we segueing away?
No, we got.
Oh well, we have our
we have a few.
Okay.
Instagram post.
So
Yeah.
Tapis, if you follow if you don't follow the Instagram, the tapes.official, right? Yeah, the tapes.official. Go follow,
Follow
us.
us on Instagram.
We're gonna try and post more. That's part of all of our resolutions, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't post anything ever.
Oh no, yeah, you do. Jesse, if you're listening to this, yes, he does. But Jesse, if you're not listening to this, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
But
I
We asked
posted
our-
everything and nothing on the Instagram.
yeah, of course. We asked people to comment their resolutions. We didn't get too many, but we got enough. We'll keep it anonymous, just for everybody who, commented. Don't want to
Unanimous. They all
Yeah.
voted for me.
Unanimous, sure.
You're welcome.
Whatever you say, buddy. All right. So, Matt, do you wanna pick one to read?
Yeah, no, I'll pick my. Actually, no, let someone else go first, because
Alright.
I want to.
All right, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Again, I won't say who wrote this one, but this person's resolution is to find Jesse's home address, so they can politely ask him to come back to the tapes. And I totally agree. I think we should
Yeah.
find Jesse's home address and politely ask him to come back to the tapes. I think
Yeah.
that's part of all of our resolution. Is what it should be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So sad. He's gone.
Mason.
Here, I'll read.
Well, Mason can read his.
Oh yeah, Mason,
I can.
want to read yours?
Let's get this
This
thing out of
one's
the
a
way.
good one. This one's a good one.
Yeah, I like this resolution.
Am I supposed to? This is anonymous, but maybe you can probably figure out what happened here. So, should I say the @ as well? Sorry.
Yeah. Say,
Okay.
say the ad. It's part of it.
It's 4 to the power of 7 @ _reality records handshake emoji visit. That's like we're like best friends. He was trying to tell you
we're
how
keeping
old
it
he
anonymous.
was, but
Hey, come on.
yeah, my bad.
Oh, we
my
didn't say
bad.
their name, but like we're besties.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's really good. We hang out sometimes. That's all I got.
It's our favorite
Yeah,
bot.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 more. I'll read this one. This one's my favorite one personally. This person said that their resolution is to find out how the inner mechanisms of the brain continue to activate the neurons every time I see a gigantic barrel of gunpowder, and why I decide to blow it up every time someone is standing next to it, but only if someone is standing next to it, because it wouldn't be as fun.
That's true. I don't know if you can figure that out. think
I don't
that's
know
just
either, but I hope they figure it out
instinct,
because I
yeah.
have the same problem.
Primal.
I feel like it's a problem across the board.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know why. I just feel the need to.
Blow up a gigantic barrel of gunpowder if somebody's standing next to it. I just.
But like only when someone's standing next to it. Like I've
Yeah.
tried it without people standing next to
Doesn't
it, and
feel
it's
as good.
it's not as fun. It's boring.
You'll have to. They'll have to let us know if they figured it out. So
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get on
can
it too.
inform
I'll
us.
get on it too, at least. Oh,
that's good.
that's fantastic. And the last
All right.
resolution.
Who wants to read the last one?
Mason doesn't have the Instagram because he's it's Mason.
Oh,
I'll
that's
read
right.
it.
Because he's a big old
The
loser.
final resolution, which you all need to add to your list. They said their resolution is to listen to every episode of the tapes 4 times each. Now, 4 is a little low. You could probably go with like 10, 20, 200, 5 million. Like you could bump that number up. Not down, but up. Yeah, I think you could bump that number up.
Yeah.
But four times each is the minimum, I feel like. But you should all listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely
Try and get that top 0.001% on the Spotify
Yeah.
tapes listeners.
Don't you want that?
Yeah,
Exactly.
everybody wants that.
Also,
that should be everyone's goal of 2024 is to be in the top listeners of the tapes.
yeah, and also if you end up in the top, or it's like your top podcast for your Wrapped, we'll repost it if you want us to on our story.
Yeah. We did it last year. We'll do it this year too.
Yep.
Pretty
Mhm.
early. It's only January, but
Well, yeah, of course. But
No.
yeah.
They better be ready.
You guys are sticking around.
oh yeah,
This is the year of the tapes, everybody. That's what everyone's been saying online.
in
It's
person
like everywhere.
too. I keep getting stopped
Yeah, I
was
at
gonna
say,
supermarkets and stuff, and people
Nobody's
are
been
like,
saying that in person.
"It's the year of the tapes." I'm like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it is.
This is the year of the tapes.
Yeah,
They're gonna try to take us down, but they can't.
for real.
They
We're
can't.
gonna rule this fucking place. North America, South
Oh,
America,
here we
North
go.
and South America, the world. It's gonna be ours. We're gonna rise to the top. They're gonna try to be better than us, but we can't. But they can't be better than us because we're already the best.
This is true. This is true.
Valid.
Yeah.
True.
So real. So real.
They're gonna need somebody to carry the boats, and it's gonna be us, boys.
What about the logs, Matt? Who's gonna carry those?
The peasants.
It's gonna have to be us.
I know.
Like, do you
we got them both.
Oh, the logs
like?
and the boats.
Do you think that these fucking schmucks can carry the goddamn boats and the logs?
That's a good
No,
point.
they can't even
No.
carry just the logs, and the logs are the
Exactly.
easy part.
Exactly.
You know what
Just
I've
carrying to victory.
You know what I've always said? Our black shoes are blacker than theirs. Our white shoes are whiter than theirs.
It's valid.
They just can't. They can't be better.
What are they gonna
Our
do?
band shoes may resemble sneakers, but they are still better.
Yeah.
For real.
Wonderful.
It's our year.
Hey, we have some big changes already.
Oh
Big
yeah.
changes. Yeah.
We're already showing our face, so you can dox us really easy.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I got Donkey Kong on my hat. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And
Pretty
You
cool.
basically know where he lives because he has the Donkey Kong hat on. I mean,
Yeah.
might
That's
as well
true.
go visit Matt.
He lives
Oh,
in
you
one
guys
of the
wanna-
barrels.
You guys
He's
want
a
to see
barrel
something
dweller.
I bought the other day?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yes.
I think this is so sick. This was like $30. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet,
Oh no.
but look at this.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this was $30.
You're obviously gonna put that right in front of your doorway.
I
should-
should.
You
But
should
there's
play
already a
this
carpet out
song.
there.
You should play this song every time you step on it. You should
That'd
put
be
like a
awesome.
trigger in it. And
Oh
it
my
just-
god, that'd be so sick.
Every time you step on it, it plays "Welcome to the Jungle."
That would be awesome.
I do have a picture of me holding it. That was gonna be one of my Instagram posts that I do. I haven't done
So
one in a
good.
little while. Maybe I'll do it today.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Instagram posts. Obviously, I did a bunch of people did a personal one for the end of the year because they're like, thanks 2023. Here's to next year, whatever. But
Yeah.
whoa, Mason's video just got corrupted on my end, so that's gonna look awesome.
Dude, I can't wait to see that.
Whoa,
Because I moved.
yeah, it's bad.
Oh my
Is it-
god.
Do you
it
see it
gonna
too,
fix
Matt, or
itself?
no?
No, I don't. This is just you.
It's so scary. It's horrifying.
Should I make like big hands?
I think you should leave
Or
the
you
call
just
and come
think this
back.
is not actually-
No, it's
Yeah.
actually insane. I'm not
Oh my
even
God.
joking.
Should I leave?
Yeah, come back.
I can't wait to see this.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
I think you showing the Donkey Kong Matt corrupted him.
Hey, man. Donkey Kong's powerful.
All right, he's back. He's back.
Is it
from
better?
Okay. Okay.
The pit of Tartarus. Good lord.
You're welcome.
That was insane.
What
I
were
don't
we
even know
talking
what
about
we were
before
talking
this? Oh, Cole, your end of the year post.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
Yeah.
what it
So like
was?
everybody does an end of the year post, but like Matt and I think we just first off, it's the first time I've posted in like a year and a half or something like that. It was like 2022 when I last posted, which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
But everybody does the cliche. Oh, it was such a good year with my friends or whatever, and like you just can't. You got to go hard with some of the
Sucked.
pictures. Like our first picture, my first picture was Mason and I with our drawn-on abs in front of a U-Haul. Such a hard picture.
I'm
Such a
that
so
hard
was
glad
picture.
you
so
took
good.
that. It is such a good picture.
It is such a good
That picture does go hard.
Everyone was like, "Why are you taking a picture for the U-Haul?"
Well, yeah, Mason just
'Cause
goes,
it's
we should
so
take a
good.
picture in front of the U-Haul. And I'm like, huh? And I was like, no, let's do it. You're right.
It's fantastic.
It's awesome.
so
good.
good.
So good.
Don't we have? Didn't one of our instructors from band take pictures of us somewhere for like band photos or something? Like on that bus. You remember where that was when we were at our event thing?
When you were leaning on the bus?
Yeah, but it
Is
was
that what you're talking
it was before that before we played. We were all waiting at that. I think it was like you and me. And
Oh.
we were like sitting on the bus, like on the back of like the yellow bus, and I think one of our band
Yeah.
directors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
know
have
what
those pictures.
No, I don't know where they went or if they're
Yeah, I don't even know
somewhere.
who took them,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I think I know
It
who
could have
took
been
them,
an
but
instructor. It could have been someone else.
it wasn't main instructor. It was other one.
Oh, okay.
So I've just remembered that. I wish we had those because those are probably funny.
Those are awesome.
Yeah. We should have had the take it with one of our phones.
Yeah,
Those pictures did go hard. That picture of you leaning up against the trailer too.
It does go.
That picture goes so hard.
so funny because you guys wouldn't come out of the freaking bus.
We're
You were
stuck. We were stuck.
Yeah.
Everybody
Alright,
else
all
was
the
making like a brick wall.
twirlers.
Not just that.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in there anymore. It stank.
It did fucking stink. Oh my god.
Well, that was probably just me, like alone.
I meant color guard the whole. Yeah, I didn't mean just the twirlers.
No, I mean I probably stunk it up though. It was probably my stinky feet, and I was probably farting a lot too. I'm sure. That seems to be a trait of mine.
Well, didn't Tannis use the bathroom on the way down or something?
Yeah,
He
but nobody-
threatened
I
to.
don't
I
think
forget if
anybody
he
pooped.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
there was a threat. Of
Yeah.
No, but he
someone going to poop
threatened
in the
to.
bus. I probably would have cried if
Terrible.
somebody pooped in that bus. I probably would have
So
cried.
Yeah.
bad.
We didn't play lowrider this year when someone was in the bathroom.
Yeah, so
Might have to
Tapis,
bring it back this year.
so Tapis, when we were on a
That was
coach bus
hilarious.
to one of our exhibitions, not this last year, but the year before, we played. Anytime somebody went into the bathroom, we would play lowrider just outside the door, and as soon as they like started to come
You
out,
bang on the door too.
yeah, we would bang on the door too.
Yeah,
As soon as they started to come out, we'd turn it off and act like nothing happened. It was awesome.
it was
It
awesome.
beautiful.
Some loved it,
As
others
they should
hated
be.
it.
Oh my god! But the people who loved it, that made it worth it.
Oh yeah, it really did.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
And then in London last year, we played it whenever anybody was in our hotel bathroom.
Oh yeah. Oh, man, I wish they would do another London trip before we left, cause like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
that'd be
so much fun.
It'd be so awesome. And then I'm like, oh, I can't go. I can't get the money. And then he goes, well, I want the whole drumline there.
Oh my god, yeah, and we got to go for free. That was awesome.
Yep. Dude, I like realizing how fun that was. I would have paid that full amount if I would have known, like how it would have turned out.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Don't tell him I said that.
I can't believe we almost fucking skipped it up.
Oh yeah, like could you imagine how sad we would have been? Like just
Yeah.
oh man. I think like there's a lot of people who almost didn't go because of that in the drumline at least.
Yeah. I think Jesse got like half of his
He
paid
did.
for.
And I would have taken that as well. Well, they said a lot
Yeah,
of people
me
said they
too.
didn't pay like what the full amount was because there was a lot of aid given and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well, we didn't pay a dime.
no,
And that was awesome.
it was awesome.
I think that made it more fun, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't have any weight of like, oh man, I spent so much money to be here. It's just like I'm here, dog. I'm just here chilling.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. He's back.
I think
Surprised
Mason
his
also
camera
went
didn't
for
go out.
free. Mason, did you pay for the London trip or did you go for free?
Yeah, I went for free.
Yeah, let's go. All three of us freeloaded.
Because I wasn't gonna go because I'd never done band before, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What if I hate it? I'm not signing up during the summer and then
That's true.
paying that amount of money." I didn't know how much money it was. I didn't want to do it, to be honest. And then he came around and he's like, "Can you do this?" And I'm like, "Sure. I don't care." And then he said, "Well, he'll pay for it, or like the school will pay for it." And I was like, "I'm not gonna say anything about that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
wasn't
I
the
think I
money thing,
remember
but-
like almost the entire baseline wasn't going except for like two people.
Yeah.
And then like the band director was like, "Well, we're gonna want the whole baseline there."
He's like, "We're
So
trying
then
to
we
keep
got
the
to
band
go.
together, or whatever." Yeah.
And then he realized that like nobody from the drumline was going, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna want the drumline there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, could you imagine it without the drum line? It'd be
It'd be
That would've been
stupid.
terrible.
It'd be rough.
Especially the song we played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That song's so like what we did was pretty syncopated. Like it was.
And
it would've
imagine
been
like them
mega
marching around
boring.
with a cadence of a snare, maybe a tenor, and two basses. Wouldn't even be a cadence. It just. Oh,
That was crazy
it was
that
awesome.
we got to play that. That was insane.
That was
It was
awesome.
awesome. We were still there as of yesterday, right? We were coming back yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it Wednesday?
I think we were
to Wednesday or
coming back
Tuesday to
today,
Wednesday?
actually.
Today?
I think we were coming back today from this time that
That
last
sounds
year.
right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I think we recorded everything for the Wild Wild East yesterday. This time last year.
I feel like
That's
that,
the
like,
last day.
you know how people are like, I always want to like travel the world and like see everything and like go everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had that like want until after that trip, because like
Yeah. For
I had
sure.
been out of the country when I was 2 months old or something like that into Canada because my brother
Mhm.
played ice hockey, but I don't remember when I was 2 months old what that was like. So I've always had this like vision of, like, I don't really want to go anywhere. I don't really care. Like, yeah, I may be in like the same place or whatever, like slightly varied and stuff. And I've like gone to places inside the states, but it all feels kind of the same, just a little bit different. Like I've also
Yeah.
been most of the time across the East Coast, so I'm sure if I go to the West Coast, it's completely different. But um, I've never had that want. But as soon as like we got to London and like after like my sickness got out of my system and stuff, I'm like, this is so cool. Like this is absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm in a giant city that like I got dollar bills that do not look like dollar bills. They're funny little colors and they're different amounts. And coins are more prevalent here. And like I take a subway to get places. Like it's just awesome. It was so.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, the
so
tube, Cole.
cool. The tube.
Okay.
My bad.
The
It's
tube.
the tube.
The tube.
Yeah, dude.
Good.
And the
Especially
the
like being there
underground.
with friends. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Underground.
The underground.
That's also why I feel like if I don't know why I'm yelling. If I were to travel like with my family or like with a spouse at some point, I feel like it's not going to be as cool.
Mm.
We got to go with like pretty much everyone we wanted to
Yeah.
go with, at least from school. We got to hang out and do cool things and stuff, do whatever. We were pretty young at the point, and then we got to freaking play the parade.
Oh
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like, how do you top that? I don't know.
You don't.
Like,
Dude,
sure,
I
we
don't
were
know.
busy and it was exhausting, but it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun. And it was over New Year's. Like,
yeah.
that's like a perfect combo of things.
Hmm. Yeah.
No, dude, I'd love to travel, especially with you guys. Like that'd be fun.
That'd be so
Anywhere
fun.
we go.
Do
Look,
road trip somewhere.
This
Yeah.
podcast will take off in a little
Tapes
bit.
on the
and then-
road.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do the tapes live.
Yeah.
They have the Bad Friends live.
In
so
like Italy or
I'm
something.
just saying we can't
Uh-huh.
do the tapes live. Once we get big enough, of
That's
course.
true.
And then
Always.
yeah, and then we
We'll
just,
start in like coffee shops and then we'll go up from there.
Just can't have Adam or Wyatt on.
well, no, they would be like
well, yeah, like people, like the local bands around here out of our college always play at the coffee shops.
so
We'll just
we'll
start
play
there.
coffee shop. We'll talk at the coffee shop.
We'll play.
Play.
Welcome
Our
back to
band,
the
what's your
Tips
band
of
name?
the
Tapes.
Road.
Just get up with just 3 microphones and a table and
That'd be
laptop.
awesome.
That would be sick.
There's no way we just comment on what people were doing the whole time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're terrible in public.
Oh yeah, we're so bad. Especially you.
No, we're the best
Especially-
in public.
We watched
Maybe-
a Shark vacuum Roomba ad for an hour 2 days
And,
ago.
and it was hilarious.
It was
yeah,
hilarious.
Tapus, we watched like an infomercial for a Roomba, and we watched it for, not joking, like 30, 40 minutes. We just sat there.
Had to have been
watched
forever.
it.
Looped like at least 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
It was so funny. We made up like a whole. We made up lore about the
Yeah.
Shark
Good.
Roomba and different.
You spec into like telekinesis. It can
Yeah.
only clean up canter
Yeah.
and beans.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But those
you
are
can
like
only
the
take
skill
cancer
tree that you
or
have to go
beans.
down.
Yeah.
I don't know if the cancer
Nothing
skill
else.
tree's worth it. TBH.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I just know that I'm always spilling beans everywhere.
exactly. Like, what if you never get cancer? It's such a waste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never spill cancer.
Uh huh.
Well, I do a lot.
Keep
so
that one locked up.
You spill a lot of
I do spill
cancer.
a lot of cancer. Comes out of my mouth a lot.
Happens to the best of us.
You should maybe go with that skill tree then.
Yeah.
Be
Probably
a good
should.
idea.
Probably should. But yeah, now I just want to travel the world and like see stuff. But I do
Yeah.
think you guys are right. I do think you need people that will make it enjoyable with you.
Yeah.
Because like the thing with me is like I like to be like as flexible as possible, and like Carly's the complete opposite. Like she has to be like very regimented in her schedule and stuff, and like what we're doing,
Yeah.
where are we going, what are we seeing and stuff. And like if there's places I'm familiar with going with her, that's fine, because then I can tell her like, okay, we can go see this, we can go see this or whatever. But like new places, I like to just walk around like a blind idiot and just go like, "Oh, look at that one, and
Yeah.
look at that one, and look at that one.
I love that.
Pretty much the entire trip.
That is what it was. We went to that big mall and I'm like,
Well, dude, that was the best. Well, I, like,
Oh,
don't get me
also-
wrong. I love my family,
also,
and I
hold on.
haven't been on like family vacation. Yeah.
Filming Red Dead Redemption as well. I mean, like,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
We'll have to do
That
that
was-
everywhere we go.
A new one.
Yeah.
So
Well,
good.
that'll be our new series.
Like,
When we make our
yeah.
new series, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna travel to like Germany and we're gonna do it there.
Filmed on site,
That'd be
on
awesome.
location, in a random alley thing.
Like that freedom that we had was so awesome. Like I love my family. I don't really like family vacation all that much. Well, I haven't been in like 3 years, so maybe it's different now. But like my family is very like, we're gonna do this day, we're gonna do this day, and I like sometimes you wake up and you're just like, I don't really want to do this
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
And then so I just go and do it because it's what
Yeah,
everyone
it's-
else is doing, and
it's
it's like, yeah, this
scheduled
is
stuff.
cool, I guess. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
there's
sometimes you just like hanging out.
there's like relaxing vacations, and then there's like Disney vacations where you're having fun and you're on vacation, but you're trying to get to every ride you can, and there's
Yeah.
screaming kids, and it's hot, and you're standing around all day,
That's exactly what I was.
and
gonna
there's
say.
like minimal happiness
Yeah,
in between doing stuff.
That was the problem with me with Disney when I was like, well, not when I was a little kid, because I was a little kid, I didn't care. Like, I was just dragged around and I just did stuff. But like now that like all of us are older, if we go to Disney, it's not like we have to hit everything because we've hit everything. We know what everything's like and stuff, so we only hit the stuff we really want
Yeah.
to. And then it's like, well, we can get like a fast pass for this. We don't have to do it though. Like if we don't want to. And it's,
Yeah.
that's I think that's when you start to actually like enjoy Disney as like an adult, because people are like, I also believe that like you can enjoy Disney at any age, but there's different
Yeah.
things that you have to do at each age. If you're young, run and do everything because you have the energy to go and do everything. Go stand in that line for an hour and then ride Thunder Mountain. Go, this is the greatest thing ever. Get off and go stand in another line for an hour. Like you'll be fine. But like when you're older, that is like the worst experience ever. Like at my age, like 20s ish, it's the worst thing ever because you're like I don't have anyone to like talk to. Like I have to sit on my phone for an hour,
Yeah.
and I don't like doing that. That's not my thing. So like when you get older, you have to slow down and take things at a much slower pace, or like get fast passes. And like I said, you only do certain things. You can't hit everything, but you can hit the things you want to. Or you go during like a festival and you just drink and eat a ton. Like they have the Food and Arts Festival. That's like the best time to go as an adult
Mhm.
because you can get a different drink at every single country, and then you can get like all of their kinds of foods at every single country, and it's fantastic. But that's what you go for. It's not like you're going for riding a million rides or whatever.
right.
It's just a different
Mhm.
thing. And if you're like 80, don't go. You'll die because of the heat, at least.
No, they ride scooters and then they run into you.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
The
Through
scooter
the
people are crazy.
through the accessibility line, so they get right to the front too.
Just because you're in a scooter doesn't mean you can run people over. Like there are humans.
That's what they think.
I saw. No, it's like an entitlement. The scooter, you become god tier in your brain, and you're
We should do
the
that
only
once the
person
semester
on Earth.
starts.
Yeah,
just ride scooters around,
Yeah.
run people over.
Yeah.
You'd have to seek people out if you wanted to hit them at our college.
Dude, that'd be so funny though.
so
Just
targeted.
chase them down.
Yeah. We should all get what are those the segways?
Oh yeah, Segways.
We should get those and just ride around.
That sounds
So
like
funny.
a great idea.
No, we were at Disney and some older lady ran over some little girl's like
Oh.
plastic wand or something,
Dude.
and like just kept going. Like you could hear it crunch.
Ugh.
And then we were up. It was starting to rain, but there was like a porch. So they like whipped up. They like took the corner really hard, and then they ran into one of the support poles from like the porch thing, and they like bounced a little. And it was so funny because they were like,
That's
and
amazing.
I was dying. It was
drunk driving at Disney.
crazy. Oh, it's so funny.
I just imagine. I thought you were gonna say like they
Crazy
turn around the
people.
corner and hit somebody, and I was gonna say, what if it was another like guy speeding out because he didn't know it was raining or whatever, and they just had on collision.
And they're going like 5 miles per hour.
No, those things go so
They're
fast.
coming right for me.
500 miles an hour.
Those things
basically.
fly.
That might be faster than cars.
They just speed cap on that thing. It's too fast.
Do you remember?
we should
when
we should go to another country that has a really good subway system. So and we should bring Jesse so Jesse can make sure that Cole gets.
And we
Locked
can
out of the
leave
subway
Jesse this
again.
time.
reliving London memories right now. When I went to step in
Yeah.
that stupid tube,
Yeah.
and Jesse
Wow.
goes, "Oh, sorry, there wasn't enough space."
He literally went through the door like
I
this.
stood
It started to close. He went like
Yeah.
this and popped through.
He went through so fucking slow, and then
did.
he turns around, and you're just
And
standing there
I'm
like,
Are you
It
for
was
real?
so funny.
It was so
And Jesse
sad.
didn't know at first because he made a joke or something when he got in. He was like, "That was close" or something. I forget what he said.
and then Cole's just not there.
Wow, where'd Cole
chilling.
go?
Hey,
He
better
disappeared.
you than Jesse though.
Oh
Jesse
my
had no
God.
idea what he was doing.
No,
and didn't
no
have a
phone connection because he thought it would be free. No, no way of knowing where we were going. So he would have been gone. Like we would have had to take the tube
Yeah.
back to get him.
You just got on and then rode it to one more stop, right? Because we stopped.
It was
at the next
2
one
more,
for
or
you.
something like that. I think it was 2 more.
Oh. Yikes! I would have known. I would
Well,
have guessed,
I
looked
almost-
around, and got back on and guessed again.
I was super scared because like I got on and then I messaged Adam or whatever. I was like, "Am I getting off at this one?" And he didn't message till we passed the first stop. And I'm like, "I pray that it's not the first stop." And he was like, "Yeah, at this one." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Thank goodness."
Adam knew what he was doing out of anyone.
Well,
Goodness gracious.
he's been there.
Because
plenty of
Adam had
times,
been
so-
there before.
His father
Uh-huh.
lives there, so.
We were a disaster.
It was
Just
awesome though.
Followed
remember when he came-
Adam like little penguins.
For real. I remember when he came cranking around that corner on the bike. Almost died
Mhm.
on
Oh
the
my
curb.
god.
It was hilarious. We had just gotten out of a Tesco.
I don't think I saw that, but I just the aftermath.
It was so funny.
Tesco.
We had just gotten out
Oh,
of a
the Tesco, dude.
Tesco Express.
Forget Sheets, forget Wawa, forget any
We
Best
should go
place
back
on
just
earth.
for Tesco.
for
We
real.
should exactly. They don't have Tesco Expresses over here.
We'll make them over
It's
here.
terrible. We
Uh-huh.
should.
Beautiful thing. Those Tesco's.
That trip was a beautiful thing.
Perfect place to ditch somebody
Or not.
or not
Didn't
ditch
work.
somebody.
Didn't work.
Thanks to
Well, we almost
somebody.
sacrificed Jesse for it.
Oh my gosh.
Then we realized the value.
Because it
of
was
balance.
that, and then we went. Then we went down to that bridge, and that's when Tannis started doing the sweatshirt
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
He's like, "I really hate people wearing green sweatshirts right at this very moment, guys."
Come on, guys.
It's terrible.
And the New
And
Year's
Adam was
Eve-
like, "We're gonna," or Cole, you were like, "Are we taking the Jubilee line?" And then Adam was like, "Yeah, we're taking the Jubilee line." Yeah, we're taking the Jubilee line, guys.
No, because Adam wasn't there at that point. What happened was
Oh,
we were
yeah.
going to head back because it was like I think we had to report back at like 6 or something like that, and it was like 4:35. We were like, all right, we should probably head back just so we have time to like chill or whatever. And I'm like, all right. So I know the line we took. It was the Jubilee line. We have to go from like here to this district, and then yeah, somebody right behind me goes, "Yeah, guys, I think we're taking the Jubilee line to right here," and I'm like. Thank you. That is exactly what I just said. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Like
helpful.
every time anyone spoke anything constant,
And then the party.
when Tannis got up to change seats, or when Tannis said there was no
Dude.
room, and then said, "Hey Mason, you want to sit here?"
That was really funny.
Or like when we went back and forth on the bus.
Yeah. Tannis stuck his finger in your mouth.
Oh yeah. And then I put it in
And then you
Mason's.
stuck your finger in my
It was
mouth.
really funny because I was looking through memories because my parents were talking about it, or like Carly and my parents were talking about it. We were like, oh yeah, let's look through our like Snapchat memories of last year. Carly started looking through and it was like me with like pantyhose on my head from 2 years ago, and then last year, or 3 years ago, and then last year it came up on mine, and it was me putting my finger in Mason's mouth. And I was like, "There's no way that is the picture." And then I did it again. It was Jesse in his underwear standing in the doorway, like he just came out of the shower.
You took a picture of Jesse in his underwear.
I'll show you guys after.
I didn't know you took
have
a picture of
sketches
me
of that,
either.
yeah. Huh? Well, I took a video of me putting my finger in your mouth, but it was too dark to see. But I knew exactly what it was because you just see like, there comes a finger across across the thing.
It was so
funny.
dry.
It was
Got like
so
stuck.
well, it's because I was
The video of
like leather.
Samus
I
doing
was-
it to you is really funny.
Oh yeah. Well, because I sleep like that. I'm conked out
Yeah.
when I sleep, dog.
Dude, you were so upset.
I was
too.
so upset. I was just chilling.
I was
man.
also upset. Why did you do it to me then?
because I needed to
because he
take it
needed
out
to
on
do it to
somebody.
somebody else.
I needed to take it out on somebody.
I was sleeping. That was like the worst ride home ever. It was raining. We got stuck in traffic for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
And then I finally
remember
fell
that.
asleep and you stuck your finger down my mouth.
All right.
It was so
Cole,
funny.
Get ready to edit this out.
Yeah, for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I can't find it. I lied.
You could just send it to us too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I'll send it to you guys later.
Then we don't have to.
Oh, I have a picture of me and Jesse in the airport after he fucking spilled yogurt on himself.
When did that happen?
I think it was. Oh God, I don't know, but it was before we left. We were in the first airport. I don't know, but he had like one of those like snack pack yogurts where you could put the thing and the
Mhm.
top in them, and he fucking spilt it on himself because he's an idiot.
I just imagine him like going, he just launches it out.
No, I think he literally dropped it.
Also, apparently, when he spilled the drink on the plane,
I forgot about that.
Onto somebody
Yeah,
else?
he spilled a drink onto somebody else. he faced like no consequences
None
at all
at
because
all.
he didn't get wet at all.
Uh huh. It's beautiful. I think
Okay.
Molly was in the end of that row. She said.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she was like
So
right in
funny.
front, like on the window seat of that.
That
Because I was
was
talking about it with her like a while ago, and how because it was funny, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I was like right there, or whatever."
that's so funny.
also
That was also the trip where Tannis kept doing the four
Yeah,
to everybody.
because that meme was pretty
I
prevalent back then.
forgot. I forgot he did that then.
Dude, I did that for like 3 weeks after we came
Yeah.
back.
Like ingrained
Always.
in our minds. Tavis,
Yeah.
weird side note: if you ever have the chance to take an international flight, they're fantastic. They give you
Yeah,
free
they are.
food, free drinks, because
Oh, yeah.
apparently they really international flights fight to be like the best of the year, so they'll give you a ton of free stuff just so like you'll rate them better.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I know that.
They just came out. I don't know who does it, but somebody comes out with like a ranking every year for them. So
Interesting.
that's why we got a bunch
A
of free
JD
stuff,
Power
like dinner and
Award.
stuff. What'd you just say?
They win awards.
I said a JD Power Award.
Yeah.
Don't they give those to all the cars? That no
Yeah,
one knows where they come from.
We get a
Yeah.
airplane
It's just
award.
claimed that you have these. Maybe
I-
they should tell their flight attendants and every freaking person who got up to go to the bathroom to not hit my chair.
But that was awesome.
I got like checked by every single thing that went by. The
That's
cart
amazing.
came up, it was my chair and it hit it like this and it felt like it went sideways. I just flew up and Tannis just looks at me and I look at him and we go, and then we just went back to what we were doing.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
I remember flying there. I was like sitting by myself next to this family of like 3 that were like all like coughing and like hacking everywhere. And I just could not fall asleep for like the entire like 6-hour trip until like 4 hours in where I fall asleep for like 20 minutes. And then somebody, not going to say her name, over and woke me up.
Wow.
Terrible.
Yeah, and I woke up and I was like, dude, what the fuck was that? Why did you wake me up? And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
My
And then she
bad.
just went and sat back down.
Oh my gosh.
You're on a plane.
Well,
Yeah.
don't ask Adam about the way down with me, because I tortured him. Like actually tortured
I
him,
remember that.
because the first like hour or two was fine. It was him and I, and there was nobody in the middle. Luckily, because we traded with
Yeah.
somebody. Like I was supposed to be next to 2
Aw.
girls, but luckily the one wanted to sit in the middle aisle with somebody else, and then the end one traded with Adam, and I was like, yes, this is perfect. And
You're
so
like,
Adam
crap.
sits down,
The
and
best. You weren't the best tenor in the row of seats anymore.
That's true. Yeah.
You were like,
You
oh
were,
no.
you were the worst tenor in that
Yeah.
row of seats.
I can't have that. So we put all of our
I
stuff in
know.
the middle, and we both watched Bullet Train. Did we both watch Bullet Train?
You guys hold hands
I
while
think we
you
both
while you
did watch
watched it.
Bullet Train. Not at the same time or anything. I think he was like halfway through it, and I'm like, I'm gonna start watching it. So finished it. So maybe like 2 hours in. But as soon as I was done with it, immediately start harassing him. Like I'm like, hey, can I have gum or whatever? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, we should play a game. He's like, okay, what game do we play? And I think we tried like the casino one, and I was like, okay, I'm bored. Like I don't like playing against computers. I want to play against you. And then because we couldn't figure it out, and I was like, why don't we play a matching game on the middle one, or like some kind of game on the middle one? And I was like, let's go to the kids corner, and he's at that point like, I'm out of it. Like I'm like, let's do stupid stuff, and he's like, Cole, I cannot do this right now. And I'm like, look, there's the kids games. I hit the kids games. He's like, I'm not playing kids games. And I'm like, but look, there's a matching game. Let's play the matching game. He goes, okay, I'll play one match. We played like 10 matches of that stupid kids matching game. Like sitting there going, that one there. I know that one there. And then it got to the point where he was like, I can't do this. I'm not doing the matching game. And I go, hey, Adam. And I put my finger up to threaten it because we left it on the screen. And he's like, shut up. Here. I was like, I should probably go to sleep though, because like I know we're gonna get to London. I'm gonna be like so out of it because I've been awake this whole thing. He was like, take melatonin. He gave each of us not enough to actually fall asleep, so it just gave us a
my
headache,
God.
and we just continued sitting there and laughing for like 30 minutes. We were maybe out for like 10 minutes at the very end, and then we got there and we're like, we're so tired, we can't even do anything. This is awful. And then we decided to go see the palace.
And it was
because,
morning
of
time
course.
too.
Yeah.
Wasn't it in the morning?
Yep. Because
Yeah.
we weren't
You
allowed.
guys
to
got there like 5 in the morning or something.
we
Yeah.
weren't allowed into our rooms until 2 or whatever. And then on top of that, it was like, well, you can go like look around, and like most of us, especially Adam and I, are like, we're so tired, we can't do anything. So we sat in the room for like 10 minutes, and then we're like, he goes, we got to do something though, man, because like I'm not sitting here for like 7 hours. And then these 2 other guys, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Griffin. I think he was like, hey, we're gonna go see this. Do you want to go? And we're like, sure, man, whatever. So we start walking out, like checking places, and then it was like 2 hours in, and then we were like, okay, we don't know what else to do. And Adam goes, do you guys want to go see the palace? And we're like, yeah, man, let's go see the palace. So day 1, we went and saw the palace. Yeah.
I forgot you guys were there that much earlier.
Yeah,
We had
they
so
were there
much
way
fun.
earlier than us.
And then we
Was
came
it
back
like
and
6 or 7 in the morning almost?
yeah, I think it was 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because then we came back and we
Because
slept.
we didn't get there till like 12.
Yeah.
Because we got there and then we started doing things. It felt like
Well, as
it
soon
was
as
horrible.
as soon as you got there, we were supposed to do something until our rooms were ready, and then once our rooms were ready, we could put stuff in, and then it was like, okay, back out and doing stuff again.
Yeah. Yeah, I fell asleep on the bus ride there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
That
out
was like
till
the only
bus
time
right
I
there.
fucking slept.
That was also the only time I slept.
Yeah, I think I slept. I can usually sleep pretty well anywhere. I think I slept a little bit, but Tannis and I kept each other occupied.
Well,
He was writing crazy stuff on his phone or drumline things,
Oh, yeah.
and he's like, "Check this out."
that's his
and
thing,
it's like-
dog.
It's crazy things. And I'm
I
like,
beat that casino game. Because there was like a money cap. I beat it. It took me like an hour.
That's amazing. Yeah, Tannis is insane with his writing thing. He will literally sit there in class, not even just writing, but also like memorizing. Because we were sitting there during our programming class. He's looking at one piece of music for like 20 minutes, swaps over to the next one, and then closes it and like focuses on class. And then after class, he goes, "Hey, I just memorized those 2 pieces of music." I'm like, memorized? I'm like, you looked at it for 20 minutes. Like, there's no way. He goes like, well, there's just one part in the first one that I'm like iffy about, but yeah, here, let me show you. Because like we would hang out after that, and then he just played it perfectly. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my
how
God.
how are you like this?
built different.
For real.
He
Absolutely.
is very, yeah,
The greatest drummer I know. Except for my father.
facts.
My dad's
And
actually
Adam.
not the greatest drummer. I just give him that title because he thinks he is. He makes
Well, it's like Adam's number 1, your dad's number 2, and then Tannis is like number 3.
yeah,
Maybe 3.
Adam is probably
Maybe
the best in
3.
the world.
Mm.
Well, Adam is the best of the world.
Yeah. I've never seen a better tenor player.
I think you mean Big Haley is the best in the world.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Big
Big
Haley's the
Haley is
best in the
yeah.
world. Did we ever explain the Big Haley thing?
No, I don't think we ever did.
Too stupid to explain.
It is really dumb. So for Bandcamp, this is going back to like August now. We have like section pride things or whatever. Like there's day themes, and section pride is always drum lines like, "Oh, we're gonna get white shirts and write something on them." And at this
So
point,
creative.
yeah, at this point, I had already started calling Adam Big Haley because it bothered him. So
Well, there was
then
a reason
I was
for
like,
that.
"All right, guys, what if?" Yeah.
There was a reason we started calling him.
Then
Big
then I
Haley.
was just like, "Well, why don't we all just be different Haleys, and you'll write like blank Haley on your shirt."
And we did.
Mason was Boy Haley. I was Loud Haley. Were you Boba Fett Haley?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
What was Jesse?
Jesse
Jesse
wasn't
wasn't
Jesse
there.
wasn't
there.
there,
Oh.
but he was on the picture.
Cheers.
He was sexy Haley.
Oh right, he was Sexy Haley. I forgot.
Jesse showed up to band camp more times than some of the people in actual band showed up to band camp,
That's true.
and then continued to show up for about the next month and a half on various instruments and harnesses.
Well, he's still there actually to this day. He's still on Adam's tenors.
Yep.
That was so fun. That picture is pretty hard too,
It's so
with
good.
all the
Yeah.
Jessies.
It's
Dude,
so
that picture is so hard. Oh,
the
that
band
was in
director-
both of our Instagram posts.
Oh yeah. And the band
Oh,
director doing the video.
Dude, the band director with it. Yeah, it's so good.
Are we gonna do that where we have him dress up as something else and then dress up as what he's dressed up as?
Who,
Or
band
dress like-
director?
Yeah,
We should
we should,
actually
yeah.
talk to him
We
about
should.
that
That'd be
because I
so
would
funny.
love. I would love to do that.
We'll talk.
He might do it too. He's
He
he's
would.
pretty sick.
He
He
likes
loves
us.
us.
I think
He
he's
does.
I think he's the coolest
Not
band director
affiliated.
I've ever had. Like straight up.
Facts.
Like I've had cool ones where
Same.
they're like nice and whatnot, but like he will go along with like anything.
Yeah.
You know, he's fun.
The only time like when we get super out of hand is when he gets upset,
Yeah, which
They
did
can get
happen.
pretty
which is
far.
fair.
Did happen.
Yeah, we are kind of annoying.
A
At
little
times,
bit.
at times. We're also intimidating, so I mean,
Here, I just found the.
it's like a double-edged sword.
It's
Oh yeah, and then Haley was Adam. I forgot.
Yeah, that picture is so good.
It is so good. Oh man, this is what happens every New Year. Do you guys also reminisce on the past every single New Year? Or is that just me?
Yeah,
'Cause I feel like
No.
it's happened
every
all the
year.
time.
I only reminisce if I'm with people.
Well, yeah, I
I've
guess
been
I don't
doing
do
it a
by
lot
myself,
recently.
But
Yeah. I think the London thing's just a good segue into old stuff.
Yeah,
That's
actually, that reminiscing reminds me of this because I was also doing it with my friends from high school on the night of Christmas. So it was like midnight on like the 26th or something. We were going through our yearbook, and we were going through all the people that we had crushes on in high school, like in high school and middle school. And my number, I think the number of people on mine was like 8, right? Which is like sounds like a lot, but then like you think about like, oh, that's
Yeah.
like 7 years of my life. Not that
well,
high.
also you're
Uh,
young at that point, so you're like, oh, she's pretty. She's pretty too.
Yeah.
She's pretty too. She's nice too.
yeah, like most of mine were from middle school,
Yeah.
right?
When he was
Um,
in high school.
What?
What?
Oh, no, no,
No.
We went the whole episode, Mason. The whole episode.
We're doing so well.
That was so good, though.
But
You can't set me up that well.
we went through my one friend who like he's not really like this anymore, but he was definitely the type of guy that just be like, yeah, I like this person because they're pretty and nice to me. We went through his list. Does anybody want to take a guess on how
people were
many
in your
were on his
graduating
list?
class?
I want to say like 200 something.
I'm gonna go with 50.
50? Okay, Mason, what do you think?
I was gonna go 18, but for the sake of, I'll go 28. We'll add
28. Cole was close. It's 52.
52.
Yeah,
How do
52.
you, how do you like 52 people?
No, I'm sure it's like
I don't know.
well,
To
these are
his-
who I find attractive. This one, this one, this one. He just picks on all of them.
Yeah.
Well, to his credit, also to not his credit, because they weren't all like most of them were from our graduating class, but not all of them were. If we only had the yearbook from our senior year, so like he didn't like anybody in the freshman class when he was a senior,
That would be a problem.
but like the sophomore to the senior class, or most of them were in the senior class, but there were a handful in like the sophomore and junior class. If we had the one of the previous seniors, it would have been so much higher.
Really?
Like
Oh,
that
man.
shit would have even been close. Yeah.
That's insane.
But then
That's
I was
awesome.
I made a joke that we should make a deck of cards with all the people that he had crushes on during high school, and then we'll
Make, like, a
keep
little
that deck of
game out of
cards
it.
and play with them.
That's insane.
And he was like, I can't do that because if my girlfriend sees it, she'll know
What
some
is
of them because some of them go to the same college as them. And he was just like, I
That'd be so
can't
concerning.
do that. Would it be so
It would
funny?
be so funny. Well, just keep the deck at
It's
your house
perfect
or
too.
something.
Yeah.
52.
Yeah. it's
Well, that's what I
perfect
said.
deck.
I was like, if she sees it, I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
Just say that it's my list.
Yeah. Well, that's with James.
Awesome.
James did a thing where we were talking about going up to where one of my cousins goes to college, and James, well, everybody, James, my cousin, and I were making like a list of his like people and like what tier they were in, whether he wanted to like talk to them or not. Because we were
Tier
talking about
list
Of
girlfriends and
his
stuff.
people.
Yeah, we were because
Okay.
my cousin was like, my girlfriend is in a sorority, so there are plenty of girls there who are like single and you could talk to. And then we were like, well, let's make a tier list of like which ones you want to talk to. So you're ready when you go.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
I should do that with I should make a tier list of my friends.
That would be hilarious. We did a tier
Feel
list.
like-
So like you said about like the crushes thing, we did a tier list of like the girls
Yeah.
when we were in high school, like what they were.
Really?
It was insane. It was a long night, and we
that's
were.
so terrible.
It was really bad. It was really bad. We were pretty lenient on some of them, but other ones we were pretty harsh. It
Well, were
really
you-
came down
were
to
you going-
personality, to be honest with you.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if you were just going based on looks, that's pretty
No,
terrible. But if
no.
you were doing like looks and personality, then it's like that's fair.
Yeah, to be honest
Right.
with you, I feel like personality influenced it a lot more. Cause like, not to
Yeah,
be
as
cliche
it
or
should.
anything, not to be cliche or anything, but like, the personality makes up the person. Like, it's like
Yeah, for sure.
Jesse, if you're listening to this, I don't mean you're unattractive, but like Jesse would not be nearly as attractive as he is if he was not as happy and outgoing as he is. Like,
That's true.
he's pretty attractive, but like you take that and it like multiplies it tenfold. Like when I talk to Carly and I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesse's the most attractive man on the planet. She's like, I don't see it. I'm like, that's because you haven't talked to him enough. Like you talk to Jesse like
Yeah.
a few times and you're like, this man is. I want him to have my kids. I want him to bear my children because this man is perfect. It's really. It's personality is
Yeah.
a huge thing, and like people can joke about it and be like, "Oh yeah, right." Like, of course, looks play something of a role, but like, there's a lot more impact for personality.
Personality, yeah, it's important.
Incredibly.
Yeah, if you're a sucky person and are like super attractive, instantly it's like, yeah, not even
You're not even on the
a
list.
question anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
F tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know we put some people
Personalities, yeah.
that are like objectively attractive in the lower tiers because of how they act. 'Cause, like,
As
some
you
of them are
should.
Just so
Mm-hmm.
entitled.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so tune in next episode where I rank all my friends and I'm gonna put Cole and Mason in like D tier.
D tier.
Yeah, let's all come in.
I think
with the tier list of our
after
friends.
Tuesday, me and Cole went down on Mason's tier list.
I was just done. It was just too much.
we were terrible. Oh
We were
my
pretty
God.
bad. Hey, but his
Yeah.
mom was going along with it. She was like egging us on.
Dude,
Come on.
that's
That's
yeah.
I was not happy about that either.
little stinky man.
Yeah, me, Cole, and Mason's mom are besties now.
For real.
She does like you guys.
Let's go. We made the cut.
We did. I gotta start calling her by her first name. That's how you know we're good. We're clear.
hmm
Yeah.
It happens.
It does happen.
Well, you know, we were really digging into him, and then he left to go take a shower, and then I was like, it's okay. Mason knows that we love him.
Yeah.
I had other things going on and just take a shower for fun.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
were
had to
going
be somewhere else.
No, he was just taking a shower. For
Molly
fun.
was also there. Yeah,
Yes.
You will not.
He had a little bit of a
believe
Jesse moment that I had to
will
go
not
take a
believe
shower.
What this guy said.
What Mason said. Oh.
I had to go reminisce, get a little nostalgic, you know. Cole reminisces a lot throughout the year
No.
by
I jerk
himself.
off, and then I get nostalgic.
I
I don't reminisce. I get
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Then you reminisce after the nostalgia.
Not usually.
It's trained.
Like I said, it's not like I actually think of nostalgic things. It's just a feeling.
I just don't understand what that means.
I
I
don't
want to
either.
understand.
It's just a feeling. I'm not even joking.
gotta
Like I don't know how else to put it. Not
Oh,
that-
I wish that you were in a happy mood for that, because that was Matt and I.
That was so
Uh,
fucking funny.
Well, I just could not stand it because I
It
couldn't
was
talk.
so good.
And it happens every
beautiful.
single episode when we're in person. Because you have to talk over people. It's like your primary directive.
Yeah, none of us can get a story out without the first
I-
5
if
minutes
we-
of the story
hey, going
being.
back, if we're on tour, we might have to cut this guy out. I don't know if he can come with us on tour.
You're pointing at nothing
gonna
on my
give us-
screen,
he's gonna
so
give us some
assuming
bad
he's
PR.
pointing at Mason.
yeah.
Hey, guess what? My screen is the one that matters. So
Look,
Yeah.
if we worried about our PR, we would have cut Jesse's fucking audio out like episode 1.
no, but if we go on tour, it gets a lot worse.
That's true. Mason is usually the one bringing up the pedophile jokes.
We made it the whole episode.
They're funny.
The whole episode.
Made it the whole episode.
But it was so good.
You're terrible.
So bad.
Maybe a little.
A little bit.
All in good fun. We don't
Yeah.
condone that kind of behavior.
I hope you said that we don't condone.
We don't.
Kind of. Okay,
DON.
go ahead.
I don't know what an apostrophe is.
Apostrophe.
Clearly, because I can't do it in Wendy's.
Apostrophe.
Wendays.
Wendy's.
Wenendies.
Yeah, DON ET apostrophe.
Of course.
Don't tiss.
Me and Cole are actually going to make you and Adam do a spelling bee.
As soon as we're back in the studio, that's what's happening. And
We should do some sort of trivia thing. That'd be fun.
Trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do like the tapes trivia.
I'm really bad
somehow.
at trivia, though. Well, I can. Yeah.
There's a game we played for New Year's that was like very computer based that we could probably do some trivia and overlay
Okay.
stuff
That'd be cool.
over, maybe.
Yeah. I can. There's definitely some
That's
tapes
fun.
trivia that none of us will remember that I'll go back and look for.
That'd
I
be
might
fun.
remember. I just listened to season 1
That's
like
true. That's true.
a month and a half ago.
All right, we gotta make you forget.
I should listen to season 1 because I'm not in it, and then
Yeah, you
I can just
should.
enjoy it without me.
No, but I was sitting
And
in
my
the
leg
studio. I don't
turned
need to
back on.
listen to
Did
it.
turn back
awesome.
up.
It's just
I
like one
listened
like,
to it.
you
I
did
would
listen
comment
to it.
after.
Well,
was
then
just
there
a
were
lot
some
of
times where you
sitting.
were like, "Oh yeah, I was just watching baseball
Yeah.
the whole time.
The whole time.
I
Some
was
of,
really
the stuff,
listening."
some of the stuff you talked about, I didn't like understand, or
Just
Like
so
what?
you're gonna say I didn't like.
If you listen,
or
we
wasn't in.
explain
Like
it
a lot of the
usually.
video game stuff, I wasn't like a ton into it.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Wow.
fair.
You're so lame.
And sometimes I was just bored and wanted to watch baseball.
Damn, what the fuck? You're not
We're not-
supposed to
He's-
say that
no,
part.
we need to
Not
kick him
bored, I
out.
was just
We need
tired.
to kick him out. You're telling me this guy brings
Yeah,
us
you
any
guys were
kind of good
fucking
content?
lame.
Come on.
Yep.
Well, he's gonna bring all the good content when he can't fucking spell
Spell.
5-letter
That's
words.
the only time he'll give us some good content.
You cannot make me do a spelling bee.
We are making.
We're
you do
going to
spell-
make you do a spelling bee. You and Adam, you guys are going head to head.
Mhm. It's gonna be
Me and Cole will
fantastic.
work on it, and you won't know when it's coming.
Nope.
Okay.
It hit you like a truck.
Unless Adam has to be there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have him on
will
every
to be there,
episode.
but-
So you'll never know.
He becomes Jesse.
Well, he's in symphonic band, right? I'm pretty
no,
sure.
I think he's not doing it anymore. he said.
unsure.
Oh,
I thought he said he wasn't doing it anymore. I
asshole.
don't remember. Because I remember we
But
talked
you
about it and he
should.
was like, I'm not doing it, but now that I hear that all of you guys are doing it, I might do it. So we'll see.
oh,
He'd probably rather. I mean, if he's a senior
Oh,
and it's his last.
No, he might doing it. He might be doing it, but as bass, not percussion.
okay.
Bass.
Yeah, pro shops.
Yep. My favorite. Fish instruments.
True.
We have fish flops
Such good stuff.
in my house.
Oh, there goes my light again.
Gone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's only one of the bulbs.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Maybe. I just changed that fucking light bulb too.
The light in here will do it sometimes when it might play my drums. If I hit it and it gets loud, it goes. Boop. And then if I'll hit it again, sometimes it'll blink back on.
Maybe that's
Strange.
what it is. Maybe I'm too loud,
Too loud.
Maybe not too loud.
and it's scaring the
It's-
light
It's actually
away.
sound
Sensitive,
activated
yeah.
light. Like, you know the clap lights, but instead of clapping, it's activated
Yeah.
by screaming.
Screaming.
It's
I don't
not
think it's
working.
working. I don't think it's working.
Mm.
All right. Well, Tapus, it's been quite the flashback episode for all of us. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like that's how it should be in season
this is
3.5.
true.
It's true.
A few
Yeah.
resolutions.
Feelings
and,
of nostalgia.
Yeah. I'm feeling nostalgic, guys. I might need to turn the camera off in a minute.
Cole's been doing stuff this whole time.
You can't see his arms.
Please
So.
keep talking about London.
Welcome back to the Texan.
Don't stop talking. I'm so
You just-
close.
I just thought of math class in middle school.
I thought about making
Now I gotta go look through my yearbook.
I thought about making the New Year's party hats in elementary school. All right, I'm good. Yeah, nostalgia
That'd be a
filled,
weakness.
and I told you it doesn't work like that. It's not nostalgia then.
It
It's that
absolutely-
then nostalgia. Feeling,
So they're
not
linked.
memories. Feeling. I think that's the easiest.
You don't
way
know
to
if you get nostalgic beforehand.
I do.
It'd be like a never-ending cycle if it was before and then it happened and then after,
Well, it's not every time.
and then he would
either.
do it again.
All right, this is a stupid conversation. I feel like this happens every episode at the very end.
What if when you jerked off, Adam got nostalgic?
Thank
And
you
when
guys
Adam
so
got
much for
nostalgic, you jerked
listening.
off.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So dumb.